Have you ever purchased an airline ticket to a resort at a great price, only to discover a day or so later that you could have obtained a better deal elsewhere? No one likes discovering that they've spent money unnecessarily. This video will ensure that you never do that. Let's get started with airfare first. There are two ways to obtain cheap tickets, and it doesn't matter whether you're looking for a quick getaway flight or a flight that's part of an extended vacation package. Everyone knows you'll generally always get better prices the further ahead that you book your flight, and that you shouldn't plan on finding any cheap flights short term. So let me ask this question for you. When are the cheapest flights actually purchased? According to Expedia and the Airline Reporting Corporation, who analyze data from industry sources such as the International Air Transport Association and the Airline Traffic Publishing Company, U.S. consumers typically buy domestic airline tickets 32 days in advance and international airline tickets 59 days in advance. So my next question to you is this. According to the experts, just how far in advance should tickets be purchased in order to get the best deal? Well, according to Preparing for Takeoff Air Travel Trends 2015, the ideal time to obtain cheap airline tickets is to make the purchase just shy of 2 months in advance for domestic airline tickets and just shy of 6 months in advance for international airline tickets. So what I'm going to do next is show which search engine to use to discover on any given month which day, which airline, which airport to use, and how long you should stay in order to get the lowest price ticket to any destination in the world. And I'm going to let you know which travel portal to use to get package deals at the guaranteed best price. So let's begin. Obtaining cheap tickets can be a very time-intensive process. To obtain the least expensive airline tickets, you need to do 5 things. You need to be flexible. To obtain the best airfare, you must be willing to depart and return a day or so before or after any specific date, possibly at odd times and even from different airports. Most folks have heard that the best discount flights are scheduled to depart during the middle of the week. So you should be prepared to depart on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays. You should use overnight, otherwise known as red-eye flights, whenever possible. And ideally, you should check for cheap flight ticket prices many times during the day because prices can vary on an hourly basis. Finally, you should use an advanced travel search site to expedite your flight search. But I'm now going to reveal an easy way to do all these things at once. If you want to really get cheap international flights and low-cost domestic flights, you should use one travel search site in particular, one you've probably never heard of. You'll save a huge amount of time and effort. Let me show you how. First, I set my departure location and then click the nearby link. I set the radius to 200 miles. Every airport within that radius is displayed. I only want to include one particular airport as a possible intermediate stop, so I select that airport. I set my destination airport. I designate a possible alternate destination airport to be included in my search. I toggle See Calendar of Lowest Fares, set my months ahead midweek departure date, and designate my length of stay. I set adults to 2, set stops to up to 1 stop, and input the sales city, which is where the ticket purchase is to be made. I click the search button and view the results calendar. Here are the results. You can see that Hawaiian Airlines has a departing flight on December 1st for $458, and I have a choice of returning either 7 to 9 nights later or 13 to 14 nights later for $458 per person. So I click on the 14 nights link and click on the appropriate price. I then print the detailed information needed to book the flights. So at this point is my gift to you. Here is where you'll be able to access this truly impressive, free travel search engine. My next step is to make my hotel reservation. As I plan on thoroughly exploring Oahu and participating in everything I can, I want to base my operations from a 5-star hotel that's on the beach near Honolulu's hotspots. I want my room to have a magnificent view of Waikiki Beach, and I want to have breakfast included every day. I settle on the Royal Hawaiian's Mailani Towers premium oceanfront room. It's exactly what I need. Now, the best way to make a hotel reservation is via a travel search site. These are the ones I've used previously. You're probably familiar with all but the one I actually use now. For my 14-day stay at the Royal Hawaiian, the booking prices range from a high of $11,600 to a low of $10,245. That's a spread of $1,355. My travel portal displayed the low-end price. Here's the link. You'll have to register to use it, but it's absolutely free, and the prices shown are the absolute best, guaranteed. Now to this point, I've shown you how to obtain the best travel prices using 2 very special websites. Unfortunately though, you're still purchasing travel at retail as a consumer. If you'd be interested in learning how to travel as an insider by purchasing travel wholesale and making every trip tax deductible, go ahead and watch the next video.